Hello lovies, thank you for stopping by. Get ready with me in this video as I show you how I got ready for the New Year's Day. So actually I went to work on the 31st of December and I came back the next morning so tired. I slept for about 4 hours and then I got up and started getting ready for the New Year's Day, and I had to go visit a sister, so I had to do a very quick and simple, very fast hairstyle. So I had this 4 bun on my natural hair and I uploaded a short video on my Instagram page. You can check how I obtained it. Very easy to obtain. So I decided to modify the 4 bun by adding an extension that is doing 4 ponytails on my natural hair. And yes, I'm going to explain how to obtain this perfectly. I still have 4 sections. I'm going to show you that. So I will show you how to add an extension perfectly without it looking like you have added an extension. Maybe you're asking what I got on my face. Yeah, I just applied honey on my face to make it smooth. So okay, let's go into details. Let me explain to you how this happens. So I go ahead and spray my hair and then I stretch it a little bit with my fingers, and I use my comb to stretch it out a little more, and I use a rubber band to attach the extension onto my natural hair, and I go ahead and split my natural hair into 3 sections. I equally add another extension on one of the 3 sections of my natural hair, and I go ahead and share the added extension onto the 3 sections of my natural hair equally. And now I'm going to show you how to braid. Normally when you braid, you have 3 strands, right? And then the strand that is idle goes downwards this way, right? This is how you normally braid, but we're going to braid it the other way around. The strand that is idle is going to go upwards. That's what I just did right there. We sent it upward. Okay, let me explain that again. So the middle strand, which is the strand that is idle right now, we are sending it upwards. You see what I did, right? And I am going to explain why we do it that way. Let's go again one more time. Okay, so we have 3 strands and we have a middle strand. I call the middle strand the idle strand, which is the strand that goes upwards. Let's do that again. We twist, and I will tell you why I am twisting that. So let's do it again. The middle strand goes upwards, right? And if you are very attentive, you will see that I am twisting the extension on my natural hair before I go ahead and do the exchange of the 3 strands. So why I am twisting that is because I want my natural hair to go downwards so that I have the added extension, which is smooth, be on the top and my natural hair is underneath. That is why we are braiding it this way. So this is what I'm explaining. Right there, my natural hair is down, so I didn't have to twist it. But on this strand right now, I'm going to explain. So you see my natural hair is visible and it's up, right? So I'm going to go ahead and twist that, turn it around so that my natural hair goes underneath before I go ahead and do the exchange of the strands. Yes, I think I have explained in the best of my knowledge, and I think you have understood the technique and why we are doing what we are doing. Now let me explain how I add the extension. We have 3 strands, right? So I go ahead and share the added extension on the 2 outer strands, and the middle strand is alone. So when I go ahead and do the exchange, one of the outer strands comes into the middle now, and then we keep doing the exchange. And this is how we do to avoid it looking like we have an added extension on the hair. And I want to make sure my braided ponytails have the same length, so I keep adding the extension as needed. So that's what I just did there. I added an extension and I'm still going to add so that it meets up with the first braided ponytail that I did. So if you pay keen attention, you see the way I'm adding it, right? Yeah, maybe I was fast on that, but I'm still going to do it on one of the 2 sections behind, and you're going to see how I do that. So that's it, adding the extension. You are going from behind because you don't want to start from in front. If you start from in front, it's going to show that you have added an extension. So you want to start adding the extension from behind, and you do the same process as I explained earlier. Yeah, and you just keep braiding the same way right until the end, and making sure you are measuring with the other braids and adding the extension as needed. And you just keep going and making sure your braid is smooth. And you're going to see me smile right now, because when I noticed that, I was putting my mouth in a certain type of way, because when I get serious, you will see my mouth being so, what, I don't know how to describe that, but yes, that's my serious face when I'm doing something. And actually I smile when I see that what I'm doing is coming out as desired. Okay, I will explain again one more time on the last section so that if you didn't catch it on the first section, you're going to catch it. So I go ahead and add the extension using a rubber band onto my natural hair. I separate my natural hair into 3 sections and I add the extension on one of the strands of my hair again. Then I separate the added extension onto 3 equal halves across the 3 sections of my hair. And as I explained on the first section, we are braiding differently. We are not braiding the normal way because we want to hide our hair and we want the braid to be smooth. And equally, we will be twisting so that we can have the natural hair go underneath and have the added extension which shows more so that we have a smooth braided ponytail. Okay, so that's what we are doing right there. Go ahead and twist and just keep going and adding the extension as needed. I hope I have explained that to the best of my knowledge. You see, right, our middle strand goes upward, not downward, and we are adding it from behind because if you add this from the front, you know it's going to show that you have added an extension and it's going to make your braid not look smooth. So that's why you add from the back of the strands. You see that back and then you share it across and then you just keep going. So I'm just gonna let you watch now. Let me stop talking. Just watch and learn how you can learn it. Yes, and then you just keep braiding right onto the end, and that is it. We are all done. This last step is totally optional. If you want, you don't have to do it, but for me it's a must. It helps the braid very flexible. It makes the ponytail swing like a snake, and that is what you want to achieve. You don't want to be working with your braid and it's looking so stiff. So that is why I am using hot water to put the braid in it and then just pat drying it with a towel. So yes, this is really a must for me. Yeah, you will see how it's going to be swinging at the end. So yes guys, this is a must added last step for this braided ponytails on your natural hair. Okay, a quick story. Someone saw me with this hair and was like, wait, did you just post a video on your YouTube channel about a new hair? How often do you do your hair? I'm like, as often as I want, because I do it myself and I don't spend money on it, right? So yes guys, this is it, and now we are getting ready. This is a dress I wore for the New Year's Day. Look at that. Yes, and I went ahead and added some matching accessories, earrings, chain, heels. Yeah, look at that. I love matching my outfits with this, and then I added a watch, and then the final touch will be this nice bag. There you go. Oh, look at this. Guys, rate my outfit right there. And yes, I was ready to go out, and you know, it was New Year's Day, so yes, I was looking like a New Year's gift or something. As I said, New Year, new glow and all of that. Yeah, this is the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.